Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions on Betcraft. It's another very wonderful Tuesday morning, and once again we are back with our predictions. And today we have our games, lined up. We always look at football matches that's going on across the globe and using the historic pattern for each of these teams. The statistics we use it to come up with verdicts on each of these matches. Okay, and that's what we do, on a daily basis on Betcraft. And yesterday we did not have the best of days. We saw the likes of Juventus are quite disappointingly losing out to Parma, and some other things, does happen once in a while. But in today we try to be much more careful, and hopefully we are going to be hitting a better result today. So in a short while we'll be looking at the matches one after the other, but I want to ask those of us who are coming across the video for the first time, if you're yet to subscribe, take our time to hit the subscription button right now so that you won't miss out on our games that will always come up on this very channel on a daily basis. Also remember to subscribe to our Telegram channel, such Betcraft on Telegram, or you look at the description of today's very video. You will get the link to our Telegram channel as well. All right, then. Without further ado, let's get to the business of the day. And today we start with the very first match. It is in Copa Italia, where we have Bologna. We're facing Empoli, and we'll talk about the stats for these two teams. You can see for Bologna, they are in fine form at the moment. They have won 4 matches out of the last 6 games. They've also had a draw and a loss in the last 6 matches that they have so far. And away side that Empoli, haven't done so very well. They can only manage 3 draws in the last 6 games, but they've also lost 3 matches out of those 6 matches. All right, when you take a look at how the two teams performed from home and away perspective, you can see that for the home side, Bologna, in the last 10 home matches that they have so far, they've won 8 games out of those home matches, and they've had 2 draws. They've not lost any single match in the last 10 home games. All right, and the away side, Empoli, on the other hand, have had 4 draws from away and 6 losses. They've not been able to win a single match in the last 10 away games that they have so far. When you take a look at how the teams fared on head-to-head basis, you can see that the last time they met, it was actually the first leg of this very tie. So Bologna beating this very side from away by 3 goals to 0 on that occasion. So in this very one, putting all these stats together, we do not expect Bologna to lose here. So we expect a win for the home side. Home side to either win or draw, and under 4.5. That's our verdict for that very game. Okay. All right. That takes us to the next for today. It is in Dutch Eredivisie, where we have FC Twente. We will facing PSV. Okay. Looking at these two sides, Twente have managed just a single victory in the last 6 matches. They've also had 3 draws as well as 2 losses. And the away side, PSV have won 4 games and a draw in the last 6 games, losing just 1 out of those. When you look at how these two teams perform from home and away basis, you can see that Twente have actually done very well from home, winning 8 games in the last 10 home matches, and also 1 draw and a loss in the last 10 home games. And away side, PSV have won just 3 games and 2 draws, losing 5 matches in the last 10 away matches that they had so far. Okay, and on head-to-head basis, you can see that last time both teams met, it was PSV who actually won by 6 goals to 1. That was in December of this very year, and PSV have actually dominated the proceedings between these two sides, always winning the last 5 head-to-head meetings. Saw PSV winning all 5, be it home or away, and in this very one, also noting the fact that it usually produces a lot of goals. We actually go with the lots of goals appearing here, and it's a minimum of 3 goals to appear in this very encounter. Another 2.5. That's our value for that very encounter. And the next is in Romania, Romania Cup, Copa Romania, where we have CFR Cluj will be up against SSC Farul, and for Cluj, it is 2 victories and 2 draws, as well as 2 losses in the last 6 games. And Farul, the away side, have had 2 wins and 3 draws, as well as a single loss in the last 6 matches. All right, we look at how they fared from home and away basis. You can see that Cluj have done very well from home, winning 7 games and 3 draws in the last 10 home matches. They've not lost a single match playing from home. And away side, Farul from away have had 3 wins and 3 draws, also losing 4 games in the last 10 away games. Okay, the last time both teams met, so Cluj actually beating this very side in January of this very year, that 3 goes to 1. And the last 3 head-to-head meetings have always seen Cluj winning all 3, both from home and away. So in this very one, we still expect the home side, CFR Cluj, to take the day against this Farouk side. So it is a home side to win out shortly. That's what we expect for that very game. And the next is in Swedish First Division, where we have Norrkoping coming up against Göteborg. Okay, for Norrkoping in the last 6 matches, they've won 2 matches and a draw. They've also lost 3 games out of the last 6 games that they have so far. The West side, Göteborg, have won 4 matches out of the 6, and they've also had 2 losses. When you take a look at the performances from home and away perspective, you can see Norrkoping have actually won 8 games and a draw in the last 10 home matches. They've also lost 1, and away side Göteborg have managed to achieve 5 victories and 5 losses in the last 10 away games that they have so far. And the last time both teams met, it was Göteborg who won from away. That was in October of last year by 2-0 against this very Norrkoping side. And in this very encounter, we are expecting to see minimum of 2 goals. Also noting the fact that the meetings actually produce goals, and for the home side, they have been scoring, they've been averaging 4 goals per home match. And we expect to see a minimum of 2 goals in this very one. So over 1.5, that's all right for that very game. And the last game for today is in Egypt Cup, where we have actually Patra who will be facing Jett. And for Patra, in the last 6 games, have won 4 and a draw. They've also had 1 loss. And the away side, Jett have won 5 games out of the last 6, and they've also had 1 loss. All right. When you look at how they fared on home and away basis, you can see that Cleopatra have managed to achieve 5 victories and 3 draws. They've also lost 2 matches in the last 10 home matches. Okay. And away side, on the other hand, Jett have won 5 games and 2 draws in the last 10 away games. They've also had 3 losses out of those 10 away games that they had. And the last time both teams met, it was Cleopatra who won on that very occasion by 4-1 against this very side. That was in February of this very year. And in this very one, we are going with the home side to not lose. And we expect to see Cleopatra to either win or draw, and under 4.5 in this very one. So home side to win or draw and under 4.5. That's what we expect for that very encounter in the Egypt Cup. All right, that brings our predictions for you today on Betcraft to conclusion. We wish you the very best of luck, and I hope your ticket goes green. Also, remember to play responsibly, as these are football games. Sometimes it may present some level of surprises. Okay. Also, remember to like and share our video so that we will always get more audience in this very channel. All right. And once again, do not forget to check our Telegram channel. We'll be posting games there. Some long tickets, and sometimes single or double games will be posted on our Telegram channel on a daily basis. All right, do not miss out on those ones also. All right, that concludes it for today. Tomorrow is another day, and we'll be coming up with a prediction. Do not miss out, but until that time, keep winning.